Good day, Teffans. I am Jennifer. I am an electronic engineer. Just recently, I got introduced to cryptocurrency and to Tafabot. I am glad there is a community to join where you see what others are doing. So, as a newbie, you don't get to be isolated in your crypto journey. I also like the training system. It's simple and easy to learn crypto with Tafabot. So far, I just copy trades from their top traders in the mirrors. I set my stop loss. My results have been so good and I'm making passive income almost daily. Really, I'm happy and I'm beginning to ask myself, why didn't I start crypto all these years?
Hi guys, my name is John Chawa. I'm a project manager, an entrepreneur, and a farmer. I trade crypto as a side hustle. You know, in Nigeria, if you don't have multiple streams of income, you can be comfortable. I recently stumbled on Tafa on Telegram. I'm the type that don't usually use bot services, but I said, okay, let me just give this a try. I noticed that it provided me all the tools I would usually use as a trader. Only that this time around with ease. I don't have to keep switching from my day job to my phone. I introduced it to most of my colleagues and our results have been far from normal. In fact, there's one of my guys whose first experience to crypto was Tafa. And anytime he sees me, he calls me boss. I just love the software simplicity. And I see Tafa taking over the industry very soon.
Okay, we're kicking off. Okay, we're kicking off with these testimonials, and then I will take us to the Telegram where we have some live testimonies, just some dropped in. In fact, a whole lot of testimonies came in from yesterday. So I'm taking us to our Telegram group now. This is just to get us started so that for those of us who are new, you will know exactly where we are coming from and what we are sharing with you. So this is live testimonies. This is a Telegram group. This is today. Let's see. All right. Somebody just posted, okay, Monday PD. That's from Monday, or I have PD. All right, let's see the most recent testimonies that we have. Okay, for 30th. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Let me start from 30th. We made crazy amount of money yesterday. Yesterday was one day the market was pumping and dumping. Market moved from 28, 29, 30, went to 31, almost 31. So, and then dumped again. But guess what? A lot of people made profit. This person, this is Eric. Eric is in the house today. He started at 9 p.m. What time? This was 9 p.m. On 30th, on 29th, closed the day at 89%, 82% of his capital traded. Another person, okay, I just shared his testimony in the Telegram group. Prayer shared 10%. We have Prayer again shared 23% as at 6 a.m. On 30th. And then we have okay, somebody just asking the question. Trisha shared her profit 20% yesterday. These are profits coming in. These are profits coming in, and we're all celebrating. Prayer came again and dropped 30%. You know, profits coming in. Eric broke the bar, dropped at 3 p.m. 145%. He's here on the call. You know, so they'll tell us what they are doing. Those guys are raking it in, man. Who is this? Okay, our Tafabot, this person dropped 150%. This was at 4 p.m. just before, just almost in the evening. All right. Profits kept coming in. Let's look at this. Imagine the profits that came in from this account. You can see $98, $52, $8, $77, $66. They are just, and this was yesterday when the market was crazy. Market was crazy. Over $1 million was liquidated in the market yesterday, just for you to know. But in Tafa, we were raking in dollars. We were printing in dollars. That is exactly what we are doing. Eric closed the day. I don't think he closed the day. I don't know if he closed the day at 7 p.m., but he had 202% as of yesterday. Again,
well, the day was closed at 220%.
Oh my God, thank you. Wow, crazy, 220% in one day. So this is testimony. This is 255%. This is mind-blowing in one single day. So if you are here wondering what are all these guys talking about, this is what we're here to share with you. Some other people got 53. So don't be carried away. Most of these, you see, the people you see with 10, 20, 50, maybe they're just copying mirrors, they're just on the auto. Those who go the extra mile is because they have some extra skill. They know some things the normal people don't know. When I mean normal, I mean newbies. They are professional traders. So we're going to be talking a little about all of that. So this is another 49%. Okay, so that we'll just pause here just for yesterday. All right, so what are we talking about? Let me start my presentation with the Tafa tool. Now, I want you to relax. I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what we are doing. Somebody will ask, what is Tafabot? And that is why we are here. I'm here to share with you everything you need to know about Tafabot. I'm here to tell you that what you have, what you can see as testimonies can be your own true story also. So you don't need to be afraid. It's not, you don't need to have all the technical know-how. You don't need
they didn't give me all my items.
Yeah, please, can you guys help me? Okay. So you don't need to have all the technical know-how. You don't need to know everything that we know. It's as simple as just what I'm about to share with you. So Tafabot is one system that has come to eliminate every form of crypto guesswork. When it comes to guesswork, many times people see crypto trading, forex trading, all kinds of trading as a form of gambling. I have people who, by their religion, do not allow them to gamble. Yes, even by normal standards, by what we call morals, we know gambling is not something you are so proud of. But this is not gambling. This is not guesswork. This is real mathematics. This is real business. This is an algorithm that works. And that's what Tafa is doing. Tafa is telling you, you don't need to do any form of guesswork. You don't need to go into the market with all the uncertainties. They are here to take care of every single thing. They are here to take the wheel off you and say, okay, yes, you don't need to break your head, go look at the chart like Tony mentioned and all of that. We are here to, Tafabot is here to ensure that you are safe in crypto trading. Now, I'm one person that used to be very scared of futures. Yes, futures trading. I've been burned twice manually. I traded futures twice manually, and I got burned. And I left it completely. I went to synthetics and I went to forex. You know, so but Tafabot came back and I left forex. I've left synthetic, and I'm 100% now in futures because Tafabot has taken off that stress, that fear, all of those the manipulations that get in the market, the liquidations that is the order of it. Just like I told you yesterday, over $1 million was liquidated in the market. You can imagine and it was liquidated both those who were on short and those who were on long. You know, so Tafabot is here to eliminate all of those kind of guesswork and automate all your trading experiences. All right. So for the co-host, please just be on the waiting room. I have a lot of people on the waiting room. Please just admit them in as they come in. Okay. Now, this presentation is for information purposes only, and it's not for financial advice. It's important we make you know this, because every decision you will take after here is your own decision. We are here to just educate you, give information, then you use the information for your own financial decision. So right now, why are we having this conversation? The reason why we're having this conversation, first of all, is because you know why you are here. The reason why you are here, I may not know, but you know. Anthony says something. He came on Tafabot for a long time, but didn't take it seriously till a change of government came in his country, and he needed to just take a step. He needed to get an extra stream of income. So he needed to make plans for that. So the question is, do you have a real plan? So what is your real plan? You know what you are doing at the moment, but is it good enough? What are your pressures? Can you handle them? Are they good enough? You know, so these are the things you will need to consider and ask yourself. These are deep questions you need to ask. Now, when we ask, what are your plans? Obviously, your top-notch need is for your family. Your family. Every reasonable man here, woman here, will want to make sure he has a very good life for himself and his family, the kids, and your spouse. Everybody, you need to look good. You need to be able to feed well. You need to be able to take care of health care. You need to be able to take care of mobility. There's so much to do with family, and you cannot take care of your family without a real plan. You can want to take your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is another key part. Some people are very luxurious. Some people love to travel. Some people love to spend lavishly. Yes, we have others who are very, very reserved. Some who are very, very on the conservative. Perfect, your lifestyle, but you must make a plan. So you're making a plan for your family. You're also making a plan for your lifestyle. Now, you cannot successfully make your plans go through without funds. If you fail to plan, you have already completed plans to fail. And so once you fail to plan for your finances, automatically it will ripple over your lifestyle and eventually even your family. You discover that you are broke always. You are broke all around. You can't meet all the needs. Demand is so much on you and you cannot meet, and those can be very, very frustrating. So without finances, you can't execute those plans. So without finances, you can't travel around the world. You can't tour. You can't have enough time to do all your personal things. You can't go for your hobbies. You can't do so many things, and you need your personal time. Naturally, anytime you are spending money, you are saving, you're actually spending time. The truth now is, how much time do you have to make money? Warren Buffett will say, if you make money, if you make money every day of your life, you die broke. Yes, because if you cannot make money while sleeping, you can never be rich. That's the truth. So until you can actually have your personal time, doing your own thing and making money without having to leave what you are doing, you're not rich. You're not going to be able to survive. And that's why most of us in the Western world have to do 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to meet up. The demand financially is crazy high. So how can you make more money without having to give a lot of more time of your personal time? That is the question. And so I mentioned earlier on, your lifestyle goals will also want you to tour around the world, and all of these require some handsome finances. So you need to make a real plan. So all of this is a way of taking you off your day job, your normal business plan, and say, okay, yes, continue to do your day job, continue to do your business, but have something extra coming in. I tell people, if you have only one stream of income, you are living a very dangerous life. You are living a risky life. It's very risky to have only one stream of income. Those of us who are Christians, you understand that when the Garden of Eden was created, they had 4 streams of water. So naturally, even one garden was fed with 4 streams of water, so that in case even one dries up, there is other 3 that takes care of the garden. So if your job is taken off you, what's your backup plan? We call it the plan B. So if you don't have a plan B, you are very risky. And if you have just a job, you are thinking your salary is comfortable enough, let me tell you, you're actually taking the biggest risk. Because once that salary job is taken off you, you become extremely broke. You can't survive. In fact, most times your salary is not even enough for you. So you need extra stream of income. And most way, it has to be passive, so it doesn't stop you from doing what you are doing. And that is what TAFA is all about. TAFA has a way of making you sleep with just some few bucks, and you wake up with a whole lot of profit and the next day. All right, so this is just to serve as introduction as we go key into the presentation. So for those of us who are new, you will have seen a whole lot of testimonies, and you'll be wondering, how did this guy get the 255% in just one day? For those of us who came in much earlier, you will have seen that my profits have made over 4,000% profit since I joined Tafabot. I know some of you wonder, how is this business really for me? I have a lot of people who have come join Tafa, and when they see the technicalities involved, they say, no, this business is not for me. I say, no, don't get carried away by the technicalities. Naturally, when professionals, traders come into a system, they always want to show that they are good. They want to show that they can trade. They want to show that they can deliver. They are so excited about their profits. And then you that is a newbie, because you don't have all those know-how, all those technical skills, the small profit you have, you feel intimidated. You feel, I'm not making enough. No, this business is meant for both the pros and for newbies. Actually, everybody cannot make the same profits. You know why? This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not an investment house. You can see 2 people with $1,000 each on a pro license the same, but they can never make the same profits. Reason, they may be entering different trades, they may be entering different times. So many factors will just make it that you can't see 2 people earning the same result in a day. Very, very difficult. So please, for those of us who are new, come in and enjoy yourself. Take your seat. You get an average of 1% in a day. Be glad, be happy, celebrate it, because it is profits. Profit is profit, whether big or small. So you don't need to jump big. You will get there gradually. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's one day at a time. Every day you are building a block. Over time, they are learning, they are getting to understand. Most of the professionals you see today have been burnt many times. They've lost money. Before they got to where they are, they have cried tears. And I bet you it's not an experience you want to experience. So take your time, enjoy the flow. It's for you as a newbie, especially for those who are first on this call and who are new to crypto. Come on, just enjoy. Again, an average of $1, 1% in a day, and you can be sure you are getting an average of 20, 30% at the end of the month. And that is perfect. That is fantabulous. In fact, the fact that you are making profit is good enough. The fact that you did not lose money is even more excellent, because many people who are trading the futures market are really in a lot of liquidations, in a lot of losses. And guess what? Tafa is even taking it further. You can trade sports just so that you are safe. Tafa is even bringing another sport that can make you trade the short direction. So there are a whole lot of packages that Tafa is bringing to the table. So this system is for you, whether you're a pro or a beginner. So for the pros in the house, please take it easy on us. Those of us who are new, Don't just, yes, we know you are good. Yes, we want to see your testimony, but don't rub it on our face. Yes, so and for those of us who are coming up, it's perfect to enjoy your small profits, celebrate it. The more you get your small profits, you will do exceptionally well. Now, the vision of TAFA is this. This is their vision. Their vision is that they want to empower 1 billion traders around the world. And how do they want to do that? They want to give them the best tool. And that is what TAFA is. TAFA is a tool. So many of us who are religious, you have your holy books, you use your holy books to the best of your ability. You are a carpenter, you have your working tools. Those of us who are into IT, your laptops are your working tools. A whole lot. Your tool is what you use to get the results you want. So Tafabot is a tool that helps you create passive income for yourself and your families. Now, the target is 1 billion traders. And how do they want to achieve this? By making this bot as seamless and as easy as possible, so that even newbies who know absolutely nothing about Tafabot, about crypto trading, can be able to join Tafabot and make passive income earning. So all you need to do is just copy your mirror or just sign up. I'm getting to that point. Very simple steps, and then you can just become one of the 1 billion traders. So TAFA is not here just for a period of time. Yes, TAFA has been in existence for over 2 years plus, and they introduced the affiliate, because a lot of us didn't even know of TAFA till the affiliate system came up. Then TAFA was not even licensed. People don't buy license for TAFA. It was free software. And we have a whole lot of bots out there. Many bots are out there, but we don't know them. Just a few that we know. But because TAFA has decided to go, okay, let's go community-wise, let's get affiliates, let's get key leaders into the system. That is why we now make TAFA popular. That's why we now know TAFA. And that's why you are here listening to this conversation. So TAFA's desire is to hit 1 billion traders. And the fastest way for them to achieve that is through affiliates, to get leaders, talk to their friends, to their communities, and get them on board. So that's their target. They want to hit 1 billion people. So they are just about 9 months old as affiliates, 2 years plus as bot services. But in the affiliate system, they're just 9 months plus, and they are just starting. When you see the way they work, the way they perform, the products they are releasing on the day, you will discover that Tafabot is literally just started. So you're here, you're still new. This is just the beginning. We've just got started. We are barely 1 year. We're not even up to a year as affiliates. Imagine when Tafa is going to be celebrating their year in this new phase. And what is a year? When you celebrate a child's 1 year birthday, it's still a kid. It's not even up to a kid. It's a baby. It's an infant. So Tafa is still at the infant stage. We are yet to even really push. In the next 3 years, 5 years, you will see what will be of Tafa. So this is what we have. So they want you to make money while you're on the holidays, resting days, or even asleep. That is what rich men do. Now, one thing you should appreciate with Tafa is you don't give your money to Tafa. All you do with Tafa is you get your license, buy your fuel, and then connect your Tafa bot to your exchange. So your capital remains with you. Someone will say, but we have given them money as in exchange for a license. Absolutely. When you get your vehicle, you don't drive it without a driver's license. So you need an authority. You need a license. You need to show that, yes, you have access to that tool. When you get your antivirus, it's the same thing. The free antivirus is free and it's not protected. Doesn't have any form of insurance. Doesn't have any form of guarantees. But once you put the license, boom, it gives you all that you desire from it. And that is what we have for Tafa. Before you can use a Tafabot tool, you must acquire a license. And the licenses are annual, even though in a few days' time, we're going to get the monthly licenses and the quarterly licenses. But for now, we have the annual licenses. But your capital 100% remains in your preferred exchanges. So we have about a good number of exchanges. which we'll be showing you as we go on. So, well then, how can we earn more money? It's really simple, and this is where we make the money. So this is just a summary of everything I've been talking about. In fact, this page says it all about Tafabot. If you get this page, you've gotten everything about Tafabot. Tafabot is as simple as sign up, set up, and make money. In fact, this page, Heron is in the house today. We must give it to him. He was the one that gave us this slogan, and this was here. Boom. He saw Tafabot and I said, oh, it's as simple as sign up, set up, and make money. So when we say sign up, you get your license, you get your referral code from whoever invited you here, then you buy your license. We have 3 types of license. We'll talk about that shortly. Then you set up. What do we mean by setup? You connect to an exchange. So either Binance, or Bybit, or KuCoin, I'll talk about shortly. And then make money. How do you make money? All you need to do is copy a mirror. It's as simple as that. So for those of us who are professionals, who are technically sound, we say sign up, set up, and then what? Set your bot, create your bot. So you can make money by either copying a mirror or creating your bot. This is Tafabot. It's as simple as this. Please don't get confused about all the technicalities, about why you are longing and shorting, about if market is pumping and dumping. All are just the behind the scenes. All are just for those who want to go to know how they are making the money. All are those who want to see how the market is doing. But you don't necessarily have to know or do any of that. If you are here as a newbie, you don't want to bother your head, just like Tony came, he didn't want to bother his head. All you just need to do is sign up, set up, and then just copy a mirror. You will get an average of 1 to 5% on a daily, and at the end of the month, you should be glad to stake in at least some 20, 30%, and you're perfect. The mere fact that you made some profit is worth celebrating. Sometimes we just don't appreciate the little we have because we see some other people have bigger place and you wish those places were yours, but you don't know what they did. You don't know the kind of risk they took. You know, they don't know the technical know-how. You don't know the years of experience. So a lot of things have play a big role in different people's profit. But the whole thing is you are making profit, and that's perfect enough. All right, so I'm just going to be running through how to get started and how to set up and how to start making money. I've already explained it, but just for you to see it in pictorial view, you see the dollar sign here. This is what you click when you want to buy your license, when you want to deposit. So you click deposit, you put your 500, if you're going for a $500 license, and then you take the next, you copy your address, your TRC20 address, take it to your exchange, you transfer the funds to your Tafa wallet, very sweet wallet, very sweet app. When you get your app, you will see and understand what I'm saying. Very sleek, very beautiful, very attractive to the eye. So at this point, you come here and buy your license. You just click here, you buy your license. But before you come here, how did you get here? This is a take note. There is this 3 bar on top, on your top right. This leads you to this page. Okay, so this is license options we have for today. So we have a $100 license, which is a starter pack, which limits you to just 3 exchanges and a maximum of $3,000 capital to trade. The advanced takes it a little higher to 25, and then the pro takes it to $100,000. The pro is what I use. It's pro what I highly recommend, even though we have gotten information that there's going to be some changes in the licensing, and there's going to be lower licenses for as low as 1 month, for a quarter, and then there's going to be higher licenses also for as high as 5,000 and above. So there's going to be a whole lot of rebranding and a whole lot of rearrangement of what the services you get per license. So, but if you are new on the call and you ask me what is recommended, I'll tell you go pro, because pro is the best. But if you don't have that financial capacity, you can start with a $100 license and then begin to grow to your advanced, and then you get to the pro. So once you select and you pay, this is what you get. Your professional Tafabot license is now active. Okay, so these are the what do you call it now? The characteristics, the functions, or what you get from each license. So the starter, I've already explained it, 3K, 25K, and then 100K respectively on the starter, the advanced, and the pro. These have 5 API connections. If you're like me that love to have multiple exchanges where I can spread my money and then at least also have a feel of how each exchange performs, because I'm a team leader, I need to know what's happening to all my leaders cut across the world. So it's important for me to have multiple exchanges connected. So here on the pro, you have no limits. Everything is up, no limits. And then one key thing that differentiates the advanced, the pro, and the starter is the ability to publish mirrors. We, the mirror providers, is either you're on a $500 license or a $1,000 license. So we have people. Maps is already approved for a mirror. Is yet to publish, so he needs to also do that to also become a mirror provider. So for everyone who is wanting to be a mirror provider, you need to be on the advanced or the pro license. All right. In all of this is where I see that needs some little technicalities. Even though I have a short video, YouTube video that I usually help people who want to connect their exchange. So all you need to do here is click connect an exchange. And first, as usual, come to this menu bar, click connect an exchange here. And then you pick your IP whitelist. For those of us who are using Binance, you have to pick your IP whitelist here and then go create your API in your exchange, and then you come paste it. Don't forget, we have to paste both for spot and futures. If you're not going to trade in spot, then no need to paste it in spot. But if you're going to do futures and spot, you have to paste it in the two of them. So you click spot, click futures, and then you can click the two of them. Don't mind me, I may be fast here, but there is a short video that will help you connect easily. Now, the last part, which is the most easiest part, is the mirror trading. All you need to do is come to this plus sign here at the middle of the app, and then you see mirror trading. And then you see a list of mirror providers here. Yes, this is slide, so they will not want to show all the mirrors that are here just so that they don't advertise. But I can tell you, I have mirror providers in the house today. Myself, I'm a mirror provider, Chawa Mirror. Eric is here. Eric was the one you saw all the wonderful profits he made yesterday. He's also in the house. Eric, Tafabot is also here. They're going to speak to us just before we close. Trisha, we have Adagod, a whole lot of beautiful leaders who have their mirrors, and it's something you can just check any of them. Yes, you may want to see who's performing best and all of that. The difference with all the mirror providers, in fact, all the mirror providers do the same thing. They're all on auto trades. They're all on this. The only difference maybe is coin selections, and then maybe how they communicate with their team. So you can choose any of the mirrors, copy as many mirrors as you wish, depending on your capital. And very important, don't over trade. That's another talk for another time, because that's going to be a technical session where you can copy mirrors. So if you have $100 trade, just copy one trade. If you have 10,000, you can spread it into multiple bots. Okay, so we have partners. So just to confirm to you that Tafabot is not one of those companies that you just go invest money, all those Ponzi schemes. No. Tafabot is a real crypto business. It's a real crypto company. Just the way you have your exchanges and real-time crypto companies, and that's why you see them publicly. Hobby announced stuff as on their Twitter handle, OKX, KuCoin, many of them. In fact, Binance is the one that is handling Tafa's gateway, payment gateway, for you to make deposit and withdrawal Binance Link processes all of those. And those things are official. Everything is handled by Binance. So that's to tell you that Tafabot is not one of those platforms that you can just they can just hit and run. This is a real business company. All right. So, and this is what we have seen. Tafabot is changing lives. We've seen it through the videos. We've seen it through the Telegram groups. We're going to have a whole lot of those conversations also here as we round up. So how do we make more money? In Tafabot, we just look for every opportunity to make money. We're making money via trading. We're making money via mirrors. We're making money via referral commissions. And that is what we have here. Tafabot mirror trading ensures users' profitability through live trading sessions facilitated by industry experts with the extra layer of safety practice provided by the Tafa auto deliverage and auto delivery systems that guarantee capital security. Anthony started, he said, when you copy our mirror, we are literally trying to keep you safe. You will make profits. It's cut across all the mirrors. All the mirrors want to keep you safe. Tafa has ensured that as long as you copy a mirror, you are safe. Capital security is guaranteed. However, because the market is crazy, anything can happen. There's what we call SAFU. Tafabot is the only company in the world, the only bot company in the world that has an insurance system for her users. So as long as you use Tafabot's recommended tokens, you use Tafabot auto configurations, or you copy a mirror, you are covered, you are insured by the Tafabot. So if there's any form of loss, maybe a worst case scenario, you hit a 10% stop loss, because that's the worst case scenarios. Tafabot gives you back 30% as recovery, just as fuel, so that you can get started all over again. So other trading options, we have MirrorNet, we have the Smart Invest, and all of these are all ways of making money without having to work with the technical and fundamental analysis. And all of these are 100% hands-off and AI-driven. Once you just copy your mirror, boom. So except you want to go manual, you want to go do start tweaking and all of that. In fact, the mirror providers are doing bulk of the work. You all need to just copy your mirror and go to sleep. All right, so we have our communities which you can join on Twitter, on Telegram, on Instagram, and on Facebook. We're everywhere. So here at Tafabot, a good customer experience is the core of everything we do, and we are live testimonies to this. Tafabot literally listens to her members. In fact, Tafabot builds her products around feedbacks of her members. So when our members, you see them literally seemingly complaining, Tafabot is picking those complaints and using them as ideas and actually creating the system that her users actually want. But their core mandate is to make sure that capital security is intact, is guaranteed. All right. So to join the affiliate program is another way of making massive money. Yes. Well, this first step of making money is via trading. The second step is via mirrors. Now we're talking of the affiliates, and that's where you hear us say, okay, talk to your friend, bring in people and all of that, building a community. Here you are making a whooping 140% to yourself. And guess what? It's not just direct, but 15 generations down. So you are making, you can directly sign up unlimited number of people, and you will make money 15 generations down your downlines. And this is how it's broken. 40%, right now it's even 45% as instant commission from license sales. You also have 80% from fuel. When you buy a fuel, you're making that also. And then you also have 20% instant increase of license. All of this has been adjusted just of recent because Tafabot wants to ensure that her users are making money by the day. So as a team builder, if you're here, you want to build a community, you have a lot of money to make. But if you don't want to build a community, as you know, Tafabot with or without building a team, it will make your money. So you can focus primarily on just trading, and then you are good. Nobody stops you But it's important that as you make money, come on, talk to one or two of your friends, tell them this is what they are doing. It's simple. And then maybe if you don't understand or you don't know how to explain to them, just invite them for this call and we will do the job on your behalf. So we have daily events. We have the live trading configuration sessions, which we have on Tuesdays. By tomorrow, Monday, we should have also a signal, a video from the CEO himself. Before now, he gives us daily signals, daily trading events, and all of that. But right now, he has pushed it and it's now on a weekly and sometimes even every bi-weekly. So we should expect something on Monday, depending on how the market goes. We have daily presentations. Different countries are running their presentations just like we are doing right now. We have monthly events. We have TAFA meetups. For those of us in Nigeria, we have a meetup in Lagos by next weekend, exactly 1 week from now. I will be in Lagos myself. So for those of us in Lagos, let's catch up and let's meet up. Let's be able to share experiences. You have issues, you have anything, you have friends you want to bring, you want to make us, because we're going to be doing some business presentations too. When we have those meetups, we know we have newbies coming to join us. So we'll be doing some short meetups. We also have gifts we're going to be sharing. So I think there is already a package kept for first 50 people that will come to that event. It's actually a limited number, but the first 50 people that will come for that event have a gift already waiting for them. All right, so we have the Tafa Academy, which is also another very beautiful package designed by the Tafabot system. All right, we have started seeing testimonies already. I'm not going to waste so much time because we started this presentation with testimonies. These are testimonies from Telegram group. I've already shown you the most recent. These are old testimonies. I just showed you the most recent for those of us who were here from the very beginning. And these are our own testimonials, right, of myself, Levy, Chioma. Heron is here. I will not read Heron's own because I know he will talk to us later on. But let me read Van's own. He said, in my 3 decades of building business across industries, there are only few companies I've gotten involved that has been as impressive as Tafabot. So your capital is under your control. Likewise, your profits. You also never have to worry about losses. Nothing, even floating losses. I remember we had a scenario when we had floats and they had to eliminate all of that by bringing in the 2.0 just to make sure that we don't have any of that. So when a trade goes against you, your board kicks a reverse trade that starts picking profits in that direction and knows when to stop. So it's just beautiful what the team has built. So as a marketing expert, this is the fastest and easiest multi-level marketing opportunity I've ever promoted, reaching over 17,000 people in 2 weeks because of how profitable and how easy the platform is. I could also link this to how timely I think Tafabot is, as we are in the buzz of artificial intelligence and the buzz is only getting started. So let's build, guys. So, and that's the truth. Everything is going AI right now at the moment. Every single thing, and trading will not be left behind. In fact, right now, if you are going to be trading with your own skills and just your own self, the manipulations in the market are crazy. You have to be exceptionally very good at risk management. You're able to withstand the hits and the manipulations going on in the market, especially in the futures market. So this is just testimonials. Heron will speak to us much later. So as a tie-up, if you have a question, just type it in the chat box and we will answer those questions in a short while. I don't want this meeting to be too long, exceeding maybe another 10, 15 minutes. We should be rounding up. Just drop your questions in the chat box while I ask Heron and Eric to just see 1 or 2 things as we tie up. Thank you so much for your time. Really, really appreciate everyone on this call. Eric, are you on the call? Is Eric on the call? Okay, let me try to see if I can unmute you. Eric, is Eric on the call? Let me get you. Okay, you can't speak. Okay, it's Okay, I can see questions already coming in. Okay. Okay, Heron, go ahead. Heron, I think you've unmuted.
Yeah. Hi, John. Hi. Excellent. Thank you so much for the insight into the whole the community, the program that we are part of, Tafabot. Thank you so much. As always, if we look at the insight, it's invaluable. Just a couple of things, really. I just wanted to give everyone a bit of heads up. Anyone who's here for the first time or our existing community members, I think just two things to bear in mind. And I think any program or company that's a legit, solid, real, providing real value, it takes time. And I think we got to look at it as a journey. So, it's an evolving program. The company itself is, evolving, and we are learning and growing with it. And I think it's just having the patience and being part of the community and looking at this as for the long haul. For me, it's about the next 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years, 20 years down the line.
Absolutely.
As opposed to some of the other previous programs I've been involved in or I've been part of, they haven't really stood the test of time. And I think it's really, we have to take this project with a long-term vision. Second thing really is when someone's joining for the annual membership or joining as any membership, whether it's 100 or 500, 1,000, you're getting a whole heap of value that is not even accounted for. And if you look at the minds of John, if you look at minds of traders like John Chawa here, you've got Sam, you've got the CEO. I mean, I've never seen a CEO of a company or people who are at the head of the company being so actively involved. So having weekly access to his mind, shall we say, and he's the developer behind the project. We are not having to wait for updates to be done and have to send the updates to another external organization for the updates to be done. Anything that needs to be done, anything that needs to be updated is done by Samuel Benedict and the team alone. So it's more of it's in-house thing. So it's a great place to be in that way. So I think having the minds and access to the minds of the community and people who are talented people in this space, it's a huge benefit that's really very much overlooked. And the support that we get, the actual accessibility and the community camaraderie is something else. So these are the 2 points really. Look at it as a long-term vision and be patient with it. And this is actual, I'm also talking to myself as well here. And also looking at the fact that you have access to people who are, got immense amount of insight and talent as well. So for me, it's really about that, in those 2 points that I would, share with you for now. And I hope to, of course, add more value as in time to come as well. So John, over to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Heron. Great leader in the house. Thank you for those wise words. Very insightful. It's a journey. And I think that's what Adiwa Taiwo has just dropped in the chat box. I've been following Tafabot team for 18 months now. So you see, even before the affiliates was up, we have somebody who was here before we even went live. So Adiwa Taiwo is even longer than me. I've been in Tafa just 9 months, so I commend them standing the test of time, truly. And this is just beginning. They are just starting. So as long as crypto exists, as long as exchanges exist, Tafabot exists. That is it. Somebody even asked me a question, maybe just to add, what if Tafa crash? We're used to hearing investment platforms just crashing, investment platforms just disappearing, or we hear they have been hacked, which is the normal words. And we said, we keep our money. If Tafabot is hacked, the system has been built in a way that your exchange is not, in fact, this risk is your exchange. We've had FTX exchange crash, and a lot of people got bankrupt, money's lost. So the fear is our exchanges. I hope our exchanges will not crash because that's where our monies are, really, not in Tafabot. So you have no need for fear. Thank you, Adiwa, for your statement and for that confirmation. Is really refreshing. So we have Chidu Ifeanyi, those having a running trade in 3.1, is it automatically moved to 2.0 or can you close the trade and start afresh? it automatically moves to 2.0 if it closes one strategy period. That's if it closes in profit. But you know, one of our biggest challenges with 3.1 was the delay in actually closing in profit. So if you ask me, I would advise you just close your trade and start afresh, which is the best step. Oh, Ares, thought you said you were going to tell us how they made 150%. No. It's going to be a technical session, and today is not a technical session. By Tuesday, we'll be having some conversations on that, and you can join that session on Tuesday. Yeah, Adiwa, assuming you place a trade like a short/long with your own personal strategy, Tafabot, if the market goes opposite, hope Tafabot can help to avoid a floating loss within 24 hours. Perfect question. With the auto delivery, it reduces your negatives every float. So as market is going against you, we saw that on Monday, we saw that even yesterday when market went heavily against us. You just got people didn't even care, people didn't even bother, it didn't even drop, nobody even knew. And so that's a good thing we have with the 2.0. All right, my OKX exchange, okay, that's Sylvester, doesn't pick trade. I've upgraded it to the new version 5, still not picking trade. What might be the problem? I may not know the problem. So one, we may have to write to support, and then maybe we also have to check your API connections, just a whole lot of things, because I know they were newly released. So we need to let support know that this is not picking up so they can check it. Well, I know for Binance, everything moves smoothly for Binance. For KuCoin, I know there are some hiccups. We discovered that some trades are picking, some are not picking, and all of that. These are exchange issues, and they will have to, Tafabot will have to handle it technically from their end. All right, Adewa again, sir. Mr. Chawa, can you assure us 10% monthly copying your mirror? I'm thinking ahead of my prospects who may be complete novice. Absolutely. You are assured a minimum of 10% monthly. I think we've seen that over and over and over again. Minimum of that 10% is assured, depending on how the market goes. But on the average, you are so sure that you are going to be getting at least that 10% on the average. So Eric, is Eric back on the call? I want him to round up if he's around. If he's not around, then Mary, is Mary here? Is Mary with us? Are you free to speak? Okay, if Mary is not
Mary
here.
is not able to speak too long, but just well done for all your work. Mary is in transit at the moment. Just so well done. It was good to have Eric speak, have everyone speak. And also, you well done for your good work, and just keep going.
All
just
right.
in the background, but I won't be able to speak too long. Yeah?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your work. I see your effort. Keep on working. Keep on building. I see your works. Well done. Wow. Imagine compound your account for 12 months at 10% monthly. Excellent. Amazing. All right. So on this note, we've had ladies speak. We'll allow that as a closing remark. Thank you all for your time. And everyone go get your license if you are just new on the call. And one good news is that you can now use your holding tank. For those of us who have downlines, who have signed up, you can now use your holding tank funds to upgrade. So go ahead, use your holding tanks to upgrade. And those of us who don't have, you can go get your downlines. Even if you've not bought a license, just go get your downline and buy licenses. And then you can use your commissions to also buy your license. It's all right. So thank you so much for your time, and do have a good night rest. Thank you.